What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team Solemn vs. Live Duel. Today on the left side here, we have Superheavy Samurai, a big bad meta deck from Cyberstorm Access. This deck is crazy. JC's operating it. He's been playing Superheavy Samurais for a long time, way before this stuff. Um, and then I'm on the right side here. Please no hate. Playing Branded. I haven't really played this deck that much with the Cyberstorm Access. I have been playing a lot of Superheavy Samurai, testing a little bit of Purely out. But I think the deck is really good. Quem is crazy, Lulu is crazy, and the deck is still insane. But before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's see what we're going to go on over here. So we're going to start off with the Super Hero Samurai. Going to win the die roll. That's never a good thing. They're going to activate the Prodigy in the scales, activate the effect, summoning out the Benki. They're going to activate the effect of Benki to search here for a Piercer. The bow, this is practically full combo. Special summoning out Spy here, and then we're going to go, scooping it up. We know immediately that this is OTK. He showed us the Regulus as well. I'm like, oh no. So here the thing is I know his build. His build, and you guys will see it later. He goes Cyberstein for Last Warrior, and he also is playing. It's a super weird build. It's not super standard, but it practically ends on Spell Canceller, potentially Last Warrior. He had Regulus in hand as well, so it's just I know I'm going to be facing up against multiple Omnium Gates. He doesn't know what we're currently playing, so there's no point of really going into it. And without him using his normal summon, he will be able to just essentially go for the Spell Canceller, which kind of shuts down their deck. So we're going to scoop it up there, realizing that, it is going to be a quick game one. Going to game two here, we're going to have a little bit of an advantage, going first, obviously. It does suck not playing hand traps. Brandon doesn't really lose to Droll as much as other decks. That's a good thing I like about Branded is this is my only loss this day. So I guess spoiler alert for the rest of the video here. But the deck is able to play through a lot of stuff. Yes, Droll does hurt, but it does not hurt as much. And you'll see people siding it out for some better cards as well. Obviously, Ash is still Ash, but and you get hit with an Ogre, it doesn't really do anything unless you're hitting Quem, which people haven't really noticed or picked up on yet. Other than that, it's really good. It's a crazy good deck. Not having to rely on Brand Infusion all the time now is pretty nice with an Endear Servants. But we're talking as well with on the match here, which is what's going on in the siding patterns here. We're talking about his stuff. He's testing out a little bit of a different build than we were playing. The standard build. I actually don't like Stein at all in my build personally. I'm not playing the gimmick puppet stuff either. That was just a more so talking about what can't Super Heavy Samurai do. The deck is absolutely insane. I just think it's super fragile. Everyone's siding for it, or I'm maining for it, I should say. And so if you just get hit with it at a regionals, it's it's gonna top. But at the same time, if people are super planned for it and they know what to hit, then it's kind of just unfortunate. And Droll is everywhere, and I don't really want to just go on Bug Booska pass. But moving on into the game two here, we're going to be seeing Brandon going to be going first, being able to set up a huge board, and Quem is still crazy. I'm still over the card, and as well as we can actually access 5 Rainbow Magician from the deck with simply just Brand Infusion. Brand Infusion itself is an FTK versus Super Hero Samurai. But here we're going to be cutting the deck and then simply passing, or not passing. We're going to be going first here. So we see an Albion branded in red Expulsion. There's no way we also see a Gimmick Puppet as well. That's something else that's pretty crazy. We're going to be normal summoning the Aluber here, activating the effect, searching for Brand Infusion. And this is pretty much OTK. And we have the Branded Lost as well. Putting it in the Pendulum Zone. I'm not playing Imperm in this build. Then we're going to activate the Albion here, sending the Retribution. Seeing if maybe we can draw a better card. He just has, you don't have to cut. We're going to be drawing. Sometimes it's worth doing that before you activate the cards or effects here. Um, what's weird is we're not going like we're pretty much playing at the draw kind of with the Albion as well, but like not playing the draw because we get trolled 100% on the Aluber. So we're gonna activate Lubellion, going for the Sorinier. I'm not too sure why we do this play here. There's no really need to, I guess. Maybe trying to bait out the Ash. Then we're gonna activate the Brandon Fusion, and this is where you get Ash if you're gonna Ash. We're gonna send the 5 Rim Magician as well as Albaz to the graveyard, which is going to summon out the Albion, and then Albion's gonna be Chain Link 1, and Lost is gonna be Chain Link 2 to add here. So here we can either add the Mercurier, Albion, Quem, Cartesia. We have lots of options. I feel like you just definitely add the Cartesia there. Um, I'm playing 2 Cartesias, so it's not that bad banishing off of the Albion as well. It doesn't really seem like a good play, but you play 2 of it, so you can afford to banish it. When you're only playing 1, you can't afford to banish it at all. So we're going to go for the Cartesia, then we're going to be Fusion Summoning here by banishing. I also don't really know if Superheavy Samurai can actually out a Masquerade. So we're going to be banishing the Gimmick Puppet as well as the Aluber there, kind of like preventing the effect of like Call by the Grave. And just setting up a Masquerade is not that bad at all. You know, people underrate this card a lot purely because it's a hard time getting out of it if you're playing other cards as well. Then we're going to be, summoning up that Cartesia. Cartesia effect's going to be able to fusion summon itself using the Albion and itself to go into the Granganol. Granganol effect's going to be dumping the Brigand here. And then we're going to be setting a card. Rainbow Magician is going to be activated, summoning it, putting itself in the Pendulum Zone, pretty much FTKing the Super Samurai player. And then we're going to be searching for a Mercurier, as well as adding back the Cartesia here. We're not ending on a card that actually has the whatever his name is. Like, there is no Albaz related card right here. We're gonna add the Branded in red to our hand here, so we can actually chain the Branded in red in the end phase still, and then we're gonna be banishing the Albaz as well as another card in hand, which I think is gonna be the Sorinier potentially. I know we pretty much want to go on for the Sanctifier Dragon, so I guess we can go for the Cartesia. So we're gonna go for Cartesia and the Albaz, banishing it to summon out the Sanctifier Dragon, and essentially now we have a double expulsion, 5 Rainbow Magician lock as well here. It's gonna show us and gonna say, yeah, no, you got it. And then on to game 3 here. This is where you're gonna be seeing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. You're gonna be seeing a lot of I'm gonna say back and forth, but not really back and forth. Setting up these insane boards. And can you break it? No, pass. Okay, game 2. Or game 3 in this case. But, Superheavy Samurai here is going to be able to go first, which is their strong point. And it's going to 100% be rough. We're explaining what the Gimmick Puppet does. Actually, I think this is the moment where I explain to him that he can Gimmick Puppet as well in the deck, which I think is super cool. I don't think it's meta or anything like breaking. Once again, I'm not saying play this in your deck, but it's just cool. I really like the Albaz stuff personally. I'm a huge fan of Albaz, as some of you guys know. Albaz from scratch being one of the first things, branded on a budget, as we called it. One of the first things that we did on the channel. I want to bring it back. I just don't really know at the time, like with Cartesias and just like events being crazy. Like, decks getting more insane. Like, we don't have the budget for trolls. We can't pull any of the trolls. I mean, we could potentially pull the rares, but just to the point where it's like it's just not worth it, and people aren't really looking into that kind of stuff. So we kind of did not bring it back. I want to bring it back for season 2, maybe with the Mega Tins. We shall see. but I want to do another series. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but let me know in the comment section below what series you guys want to see potentially us do in the at the circus here. You know, potentially with Dan or David. You know, David helped out a lot for those retro duels that we enjoyed a lot. Those character duels. I know Alex was doing one with me with Ancient Gears actually. Fun fact, box is crazy. As well as he was playing the Crystal Beasts because he loves that deck. But we never got around to doing it because there wasn't that good of a watch or viewer um, on the retro content. But that's okay if that's not what you guys are here for. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section below. But we are all here for Superheavy Samurai versus Albaz game here. So we are going to be seeing this going into the game 3, going back to the game. If you guys are enjoying yourself, so forget to hit that thumbs up button, as well as subscribe to the channel for more content like this. You know, we upload, I think, like 5 duels a week and 2 deck profiles, if not more duels. We're doing a lot more combo videos as well, and potentially a market watch soon as well, but we shall see. And we are going to be seeing Superheavy Samurai going to be going first. And then he asks us how we send the Gaming Puppet, and we explain to him that that's we send out the Granganol. That's what we're doing. A lot of hand movement from me. And you hear explaining why Granganol does all that stuff, like how that card's absolutely crazy. But moving on into game 3, finally here, we're going to be seeing the bike being activated. You know, the one of the one card starters from Cybernetic Access. Cybernetic Storm. Cyberstorm Access. Why is that so hard to say? And then we're going to be searching for the Prodigy here. Crazy card. Activating Prodigy. And we all know the drill. It's going to activate its effects. Putting the Big Benke in the other zone. Summoning itself out. Going to activate the Benke effect to search. Going for the Soul Piercer. We're going to see the horns being summoned or activated here, equipping itself, and then it's going to be equipping the bow to it. That's going to be linked away for the Scareclaw. This is essentially a way to not use your normal summon here. And then the bow effect is going to activate, searching for the not searching for my bad. Searching for the Spy here, another crazy extender. Actually, it's Stealthy now, not Spy. We're going to see the effect of the Scarecrow being activated here, summoning back out the bow here. We're going to be synchro summoning into the Excel Chainlink 1, Piercer Chainlink 2, and then we're going to be seeing the Prodigy Chainlink 3, summoning back out, doing a searching, all that good stuff. And then we're going to be going into the Baron de Fleur. Crazy card. We're going to be seeing the plate, attach, activate the effect, blow itself up, summon out Scale, summon out Piercer. And then we're going to be linking into the Ancient Gear box, or not Ancient Gear box, Ancient Gear Ballista. That's going to search for the box. And then we're going to be also searching for potentially booster here. Going for the Claw instead, okay. Then box effect's going to activate here, searching for an Anchor Drill. And now you're going to be seeing JC's combo. So big shout out to JC for this one here. We're going to be seeing the Spy being summoned itself out. Then we're going to be link summoning both of those away for the Quillfork Genius, so that when we Pendulum Summon, we get a plus. Then we Pendulum Summoning out the box, Anchor Drill, and the Wagon here. And then we can Chain Block both of those, so we can get that search for the Spell Canceller. We don't need no Regulus. And then we're going to be turning the Anchor Drill into a level 8 with the box as well. Overlaying into Dingirsu here. And then we use the Wagon effect, searching for the booster overlay to go for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Giant X. Linking both of those away into the Platinum Gadget. Gadget effect is going to activate, summoning out the Sign. Then we're going to be tributing off the Stein for Spell Canceller, activating the Stein effect, paying 5,000 life points, summoning out Last Warrior. Last Warrior effect is going to activate to blow up the field. We can protect it with Dingirsu. And yeah. So we got a Baron Negate, Dingirsu Protect, Useless Cyberstein, Spell Canceller, and Last Warrior, Lost Planet. We show our hand, and that's going to be game here. Pretty crazy combo. I don't know how great the Last Warrior is over the Exterio. I guess it does prevent the Kaijus, which is why he's doing it. But Spell Canceller is just insane as well. This is all without a normal summon, by the way, because they have the normal summon with the Spell Canceller, which is why we see the Horns and the Claw being activated as well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see some more content like this. And this is just to show off how powerful Superheavy Samurai is. And it's a super cool combo I wanted to feature on the channel as well. And I guess we could see how Branded got completely FTK'd by it twice. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe once again, and stay safe. Peace.